to honor. And the next person is also a community activist extraordinaire. And he often gets in trouble sometimes because he's got his own opinion. And you know what? Some people have a problem with you having your own opinion and being vocal. You know? And I've got a problem with that, with people having a problem with you saying what you want to. They ask you, but then they don't really want to hear what you have to say. Right, Jose? They want to ask you and put it out there, but then they get mad when you say what's on your mind. Now, Herb Glenn says what's on his mind.
Yes, he does.
He's got everybody, maybe that's County Republicans, statewide groups, and everybody annoyed with him because he'll speak his mind. You know, he talks of community. He talks of like what's coming back to the neighbors here. You know, why are we doing this? Or I'm not with this policy or that policy. And some of those organizations, if you don't follow them lockstep, they formulate anger toward you, like you're the enemy now, and we're inside. So we've been battling. You know, I've been battling for a long time. You know, for maybe 30 years, 40 years. I'm the oldest. I'm the longest running in the county of Essex. So you know, they came behind me, and I can imagine they treated poor Herb so bad. But Herb got his own TV program. He's got newspapers. He don't play around. He's got a good, supportive family. Most of the kids went to college, and they're doing well. And it was a struggle. I've seen him struggle the whole time, and I so appreciate his professionalism, the work that he does, and for his family and his community. And I pushed the committee to make sure that one of these community service awards, our last one for today, went to Herbert D. Glenn.
Thank you very much. You know, these programs are so important. I'm very happy that you did stay, because a lot of times what happens is that you do learn things that you didn't know before. So how is it? Oh, please. That's really a treat and a pleasure to hear. It's important that we recognize the reality of what today's occasion is all about. To the organizers of this event, to my good friend Harold Edwards and his network of associates, it is indeed an esteemed pleasure to accept this recognition today. I'm in awe of tremendous gratitude. I will surely treasure this moment forever. We gather to remember a great man, the 16th President of the United States of America. 77, a term used by President Lincoln, was a reference to the length of time from the Declaration of Independence, 1776, to that time being 87 years in 1863. It was a remarkable and memorable tribute to the lives that were destroyed on the site called Gettysburg. A fierce war, the Civil War, was fought, and the site was designated a burial ground. It still exists to this day. President Lincoln was a passionate orator, and his speech, though short, is still a favorite for historians and patriots of this wonderful country. The emancipation of the African American is woven into the American history as a turning point of separating the ideology of political indifference based on skin color. Although we embrace socioeconomics as a method to equalize opportunity and promote dignity, there is still a void that was never compensated throughout the years to satisfy the inequity of involuntary servitude. Flash forward 152 years since the Great Emancipation. We still find the need to seek freedom in a country that has provided much of its resistance to black people based on their ability to afford it. We find ourselves to this day trying to expand the union for freedom of services, religion, education, and economics, and still find the same type of barriers that existed then continuing to exist today. Worse is the genocide that deteriorates our communities. Drugs and incarceration have caused a level of destruction and caused hardship to the extent that it has created a new type of slavery, one that eliminates any development of a union and ultimately destroys the advancement of the American values. Pulling up our bootstraps could never be accomplished simply because our boots had no straps. And as we continue to pull on straps that don't exist, generations will continue to seek a remedy that effortlessly finds no conclusion. We celebrate a great man today, someone who fought forward and sought a resolution to end a sinful method of bondage. We must embrace the idea that all men are created equal. We must continue to fulfill the attempt to unite and find victory in the war for freedom. To create a government of the people, by the people, for the people, and to ensure that it will not perish from this earth. My program, We Care Partners Incorporated, is dedicated to creating a new direction in leadership. We are a public awareness community resource, performing activities that will help find solutions to create safe and healthy neighborhoods. Our initiative, United for Peace, is an attempt to offer new ideas that will help to identify a method that can support community empowerment, uniting leadership programs to achieve a goal to find success in our quest for freedom. The Civil War has not ended. We are still marching forward. We are not giving up. We're not going to let those who died to rest in vain. We will complete the task and fulfill the promise to make all men free. Together, the emancipation can be a true opportunity for us all. Together, we can all make the difference. Let's go to work.
Very good. Well, Herb, you're getting better and better, my brother. And he's probably videotaping this.